Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to Make It Happen Monday. One thing you can do this week to better your business. My name is Kim Beer, and this week we're going to be talking about how to improve your Google My Business listing. The first thing you need to do to execute improving your Google My Business profile is head over to business.google.com. Now, if you don't have a Google My Business profile, then this is the place that you're going to get it. You're not going to see the screen that I'm looking at here because this is the screen that allows me to work with my businesses that I've registered with Google. If you haven't done that step yet, then you're going to need to do that. It's a really simple process. If you click on Manage Now and you don't see something like this, or it doesn't take you to a page where you can start editing your profile, then you need to claim your profile first. And Google has put in pretty good instructions on how to do that. So once you're to a page like this, or you're on your profile, then we can get started. For us today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on Cowgirls with Cameras. Now, I have a specific plan because frankly, we claimed this listing and didn't do a lot with it. And that's probably in the state that you guys that are watching this video are in right now. So when I click on the business, Google is going to open a page that looks like this. This shows me my listing over here to the right. We'll know I'm logged in because I can see your business on Google. This is not what other people see. They see actually Cowgirls with Cameras there. But for us, since we're logged in, this is what we're going to see behind the scenes. And this is the listing that I'm working on over here. So there's a few things that I want to do with this listing. The first thing is I want to add some photos to it so that it looks a little bit more complete. And then I also want to add some updates that give information about our upcoming events so people can find those in Google if they come across Cowgirls with Cameras. So we're going to get started with that right now. I'm going to minimize this screen that we're looking at and show you something I did before I started this video. So the thing I did was I got over here and I created a folder of things that I was going to need for this particular project. So I collected our imagery that we have of each of the events that I want to post. I also, in my downloads folder here, have a document that I downloaded from Google Drive in our shared Google Drive that has information that we sent out in an email, but it's a place that I can grab information on each of the programs. And it's already been proofread by all three of us in this project. So we have it all done. I have my logo. I have some pictures, which are this picture, and this picture that I want to be able to add to the profile so people can see things about the business. I'm actually going to go in and add a whole lot more later on, but for now, I wanted you guys to see that process with these three images. So just know I've done my homework ahead of time. I'm going to move these off to my monitor over here so I can copy and paste from them as we're working, and I'm going to expand this window again so that we can concentrate just on this listing. So first of all, this has all of the little buttons. And if you've used Google My Business before, but haven't used it recently, you're going to notice this is a shift, right? You're not going to see, it used to be you had a whole page where you did these things and then you'd have to go look at your listing. Well, now Google puts the listing over here right to the right and you can keep on going. So there's a list of little windows down here that basically give you tasks that you need to do. And part of the goal for you this week as a Make It Happen Monday project is to get all of these tasks as complete as possible. So the first one that comes up is to complete your profile. So when you click on that, it's going to open this and it's going to show you your progress on completing the profile. So we're going to go ahead and click next, and we have add a business description. Okay, so that was one thing I didn't prepare for, but guess what? I can go to our website and grab that business description right off of the website. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right here. Just going to copy it, come here, and I'm going to paste it. So that gives me 526 of the 750 words. You may have to do a little bit of editing or a little bit of adding to get your description done. The point with the Google My Business listing is not to go overboard with this, at least in the beginning, but to just get some of these boxes filled up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click next, and this is add photos of your business. So show off your business. I'm going to go ahead and add some photos here. I've got my folder set up here, and I'm going to go ahead and add these 3 images that I've chosen here. So we'll let those go ahead and upload. I have another place that I'm going to upload my logo because I want that to be the cover photo for our business. So I'm going to click on next. We're going to go ahead and the business hours thing, we're going to click, actually we'll leave it closed on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to go ahead and unclick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then we're going to go ahead and click on next. I want people to know that we do have hours, that we take calls. Okay, it says profile complete. Nice work. Go to profile. So we're going to go ahead and go to the profile. I'm going to go ahead and click on this add photos one more time. And then I'm going to put that logo in here. And it should, as the last thing that I've clicked on, it should show up as my profile image. There is another place where you can do it. I think here, there we are. There it says cover photo. We're going to hope that that shows up correctly from where I did it here. So add photo here is different than add photo here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it here just to make sure. So I'm going to do that same thing. This needs to be a square image, by the way, and I've gone ahead and cropped our logo so that it's square and will fit in there. It's going to reload that page and show it as pending when I clicked on that, which is fine. I'm going to click my back button. Google does have a bit of an approval process that your stuff has to go through, so don't panic if it doesn't show up immediately. It will eventually get there. All right, so the next thing in our list is to add an update. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Updates on Google can point to a variety of places. And they need a photo and a description. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and copy from my Word document the information about our beginners workshop. So we're going to take that and we're going to paste it in here. So this is about our beginners workshop in St. Augustine, Florida in April of 2023. The button needs to go to the registration information on our website. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to that page on our website. I want this one. And I'm going to take the URL and I'm going to head back over here and I'm going to choose sign up. That's a nice call to action. And we'll go ahead and click that in. And then we're going to add a photo. And we're going to add the photo of the beginners workshop. So I'm going to drag that over here. It's a little photo collage that I made in Canva. Nothing that I'm doing to do any of this is very fancy, but I did do a lot of prep work ahead of time. Now, my prep work ahead of time also got used in an email. So I'm recycling some of that content and some of that work I did to get some extra mileage out of it. I can add more photos if I would like, but I'm good with this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on post. That is how you make an update. Now your update is, I'm going to close that, is going to show up down here at the bottom of this when everything gets completely approved and moved forward. All right, so we've done our update. We'll go ahead and do one more just so you can see that process again. This is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and do our Cottonwood event. So that's another one that it's one of our flagship events. So I want the beginners and the Cottonwood one to be up front. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and add the photo from Cottonwood and drag it over. My internet is zipping right along today. That's unusual. Okay. And then here We're going to come back over here to Cottonwood. I'm going to navigate to Cottonwood's page on the website, copy the URL, head back here, click sign up, and put the link for the button in and post. Done. So the update was posted. There's my recent updates. So here's Cottonwood and there's the beginner's workshop. Happy with how that is looking. Happy with how it's progressing in my listing. Okay. Another thing you can do if you have a business that has appointments that are available, like exploratory calls or things like that, you can click this to set up a booking system. So you can click on add a link and it will add a link for people to be able to make online appointments with you, which is very, very handy. And also you can create offers in here to help with sales. You can turn on your chat, which I do want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. And it allows you to be able to get chat communications from clients and customers. And then another important thing in the Google My Business listing is getting your first reviews. Here is the review link for this business. If I want to copy it and send out an email with it, then that gives me an opportunity to request reviews from our previous participants. And then you can see your listing over here. And it, like I said, it doesn't update really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the screen and see if we have any updates that have gone live. Yes, we do. We have our cover photo is not what I had hoped, but that will change. And then look here. Here is our updates down at the bottom. Our listing looks so much better. And I can tell you that our logo will eventually pop in here because that's where I added for the cover photo. So it just makes sense to do this. Oh, one other thing that I did want to do, I wanted to add another photo and I do want to add a logo here. So I want to have that. And again, you need to have a square. You need to do your logo in a square. So I don't know if you can notice the thumbnail underneath my underneath my pointer, but it is square. So if you have difficulty with that, there's a thing called Photo Utils that'll help you be able to do it. And see, here's the reason why, because you want to be able to stretch it out and then set as profile photo. There we go. And boom. And I'm thinking if I refresh, nope. It, like I said, it takes a minute. Oh, there it is right here. It takes a minute for Google to kind of update things. So if you're not seeing it immediately, please be patient and give it for a few moments. That's really it. Come and spend some time with this and then mark your calendar for maybe a month or two down the road to come back here again. Update your information if there's anything that's changed, add some updates to it. This listing really helps Google be able to help people find your business. If you are a local business, this is absolutely important because this is one of the ways that you're going to show up in proximity searches is from this particular listing. If you're like us with Cowgirls with Cameras, I mean, we serve people all over the world, all over the country. I've got our service area listed as North America, and that's where the majority of our customers come from, but it could actually get beyond that. And it's okay. You don't have to have an address. You don't have to have a business that serves people at a brick and mortar location to really utilize Google My Business. If you have that brick and mortar location, it's even more critical that you get this listing and get it set up for yourself. So have a great week. I'll be seeing you on the blog at bemorebusiness.com until next month. Have a great week. Get a lot of stuff done and make sure you head over to that Google My Business listing and get it updated.